Should we do the tier list now, guys? There's this one that was already made by some top players or yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's this one already made, but I can make my own as well. Right. How do you remove the ad, man? Goodbye ad. Alright, so these are the characters. They have some of future characters as well. And yeah, we can do that. Alright, so first we have the Vermilion kid. I have his skill page. His skill page is good, but I've seen him in arena. He's not that good. I got him yesterday with my second account. I'm not a big fan of him, man. His special ability, when you do the animation, it hits hard, man. It's one of the best animation I've seen in the game. So yeah, for that I'm gonna put him in. He's an SSR. I don't think he deserves being an SSR. I'm gonna put him in B tier. So next we have Lotus. Lotus, I've just used him in the boss. So the snake boss, what's his name? I used him in this one special mode. What's the boss name? Plate Chidna, yeah. I just used Lotus and Mars with Julius and what's her name, Mimosa, to clear the second part of part 6. Yeah, and I didn't even need Mimosa, to be honest. So for that I'm gonna put Lotus right now in SS tier. People say he's gonna fall off later, but for now he's really good, man. Yeah, we can remove the ad here. What we got next? We got Luck. I upgraded Luck. He helped me a bit. He didn't help me much. He actually let me down in a lot of times. I'm sorry, Luck. You're in C tier, man. He helped me a lot in Noel's Rage. It wasn't that bad, but for that you're in C tier. Magna. I haven't used Magna except in the Bond. Yeah, and I haven't upgraded him. Yeah, for that Magna gonna be in C tier with Luck, man, because I can't put him in D tier since I haven't used him, so he's gonna stay there. Mars, listen, Mars is good, but so far he's letting me down, especially in what's the name of that thing, the illusion level 80. When I max him out, I think he's gonna be more helpful, but for me right now he's not really maxed. I don't use him that much, so I can't really put him in SS tier with Lotus. Like, I would have put Lotus here if it wasn't for the boss just now, but I beat the boss so easily with Lotus and Mars, so I put Lotus in SS tier. Because I actually don't use Lotus that much. I would put him in S tier, but I'm just gonna put him in SS tier because I know he can do a lot more if I start using him more. Next we have the SR Mimosa. She's good. She's not that bad. I used her in the Thief event and she was quite helpful. Next we have the SSR Mimosa. SSR Mimosa, yeah, she's really helpful. She can be SS tier if I use her more. If only I get her to 2 stars, she could easily make it to SS tier. But right now I put her in S tier since she's like, I think for me the best healer in the game so far. Nibra. We have Nibra. So we have Nibra. The only time I used her was in squad boss, and she was really helpful. Thanks to Ichigo for telling me to use her. Yeah, and Kabuki as well. Kabuki did a video about her. She was really helpful in squad boss Nightmare. So yeah, her skill 2 works really well against squad bosses. Yeah, I tier. I can't put her higher, I can't put her lower. And next we have this guy. What's his name? Alec Dora. I don't use him, man. I think he stuns. I think I remember I used him once. Yeah, when I was upgrading him to get some of the stones. Yeah, I can't put him in detail. I don't use him. So yeah. This Noelle. I mean, she fell off after we got the other Noelle, but she was quite helpful for me, man. I would put her in S tier, but I don't use her anymore. You know what? I'm gonna put Nibra in B tier since, I mean, the only time I used her was in squad boss. So I think I'm gonna demote her and put her in B tier. Because Noelle, I can't put her in S tier because I don't use her anymore. But I think she was good every time I used her. Her barrier is really good. So Noelle is A tier. Use Noelle if you don't have the SSR Noelle. So we have Nozel Silva next. Nozel Silva, I agree with you with Shoshi so far. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm not trying to be smart about it. So we have Nozel Silva. Nozel Silva, I faced a guy with 200,000, 55,000 yesterday or last stream. The guy was super tanky, man. I was using Nozel before I got Julius. He was super tanky. I almost lost But yeah, Nuzel Silva is a really good debuffer if you know how to use him. I don't use him anymore, so he's gonna go to A tier. Yeah, he's tanky. He reduces the enemy attacks by a lot. So yeah, if you want a tanky team, Nuzel Silva is there for you. But again, I don't use him anymore. He's gonna go to A tier. Raids, he's good. Every time I face him, he's really good. I have him with my second account. I only got him yesterday. I can't put him in SS tier, even though a lot of people would put him there. But the thing is, I only got him recently with my second account, and I don't have him on my main account. So I'm not gonna put him in SS tier. I might demote Lotus later, but I will see how the list goes. Okay, this guy, I mean, he's an R character. I think all R characters gotta go to D, man. Most of R characters. I don't use him. I don't think he has anything useful to use. Yeah, Rill is super underrated, as Ichigo said. He's going to SD. I was using him before I started testing new teams in Arena. So if we go to Arena, my best defense win rate was 32%, and that was with Rill. Right now it's at 34%. Okay, so it increased even more with this team. So if we go to my defensive team, I'm gonna make a video about this team hopefully today. Yes, these are my preset skills, and before that I had 32% with Rill in. Yeah, Rill is super underrated. Use him if you're not using him. Yeah, I didn't say this guy's name. What's his name? I'm gonna say all the names. His name was Rifchi Salik. Yeah, he goes there. And next we have Salim the Habshas Detail. Don't use him, not interested. Sally, I think Sally, every time I went against her, she was really good, man. I don't have her. If I get her, I might use her with Licht, since I have Licht now. I have Licht with my second account. I have Rai with my main. If I get her, I might start using her for the crit rate. She's gonna be a low-ish since I don't use her. Many of my viewers and subscribers recommended I use her or go for her in the 999 summons, but yeah, I didn't listen to them. I preferred getting like raids or Mars or Lotus. But yeah, after these three, Lotus, Mars, raids, I think Sally comes, man. Is she better than a Rill? Arguable. I have to say Rill is better because of the stuns. I mean, Rill might stun 3 times. He's not really good when he stuns once. Not that useful when he doesn't stun. But if he stuns, it's a game changer, man. So I think I might put her in ST since a lot of people use her, man. I might change this as we go. And yeah, let's see. We have the R guy. What's his name again? CK Brunzaza. I'm gonna put him in CT, man. He's a tanky guy. He's not that useful, but he's sometimes useful, man. In the Thief event, he was kinda useful. I didn't do my record with him, but he's tanky. He's there. Another guy who stuns. What's his name? He's Chiron Time. I think he stuns. I don't use him. He's an SR though, right? He's an SR. We're gonna put an SR in D tier. I've never seen anybody use him before though. I've never seen anybody use this guy as well. But I put him in D tier, man. I mean, I faced him in the story, I think. Now he's going to D tier. We have the other Silver kid, man. Solid Silver. He's an SR. I didn't use him, but he looks useful. I think he's a crit character. D tier, man. D tier. He can be in D tier. This guy can be in D tier as well. But let's just put them there because maybe they have potential. This Asta is actually quite useful, man. I didn't use him in a long time, but yeah, he's quite a tanky character, man, especially for an SR. You can upgrade SR characters quite easily, so yeah, if you're a new player, you can invest in him, not that much, and he will help you a lot, man. He will tank a lot. So this is the SR character. He's in A tier. Baltos, I put him here, man. In PvE, he's really good. Kinda need him every single time. I put him ahead of Sally, man. Williams, my friend from Golden Wales, he managed to reach first place in US server with Williams, but I only got him yesterday with my second account. I don't use Williams, man. I think you need to, the problem with him, you need to upgrade him to 4 stars to get his passive, I think. and get the extra speed. But other than that, I don't think he's quite useful. Yeah, and his second skill doesn't speed up the whole team, unlike Finral and Valtos. So I'm gonna put him in A tier for now. Red Yami, he was really useful at the beginning, but I think he fell off kinda. Not many people use Red Yami. Yeah, and I beat him quite easily in arena since he's not that tanky. Put him in A tier. Solid is not good. His play is boring. So you think we should put him in D tier? I haven't used him, so I think I might trust you on that, man. But the thing is, does he deserve being with our characters? That's the problem. I think I'm gonna put him last in C tier, man. I put this in the horrible characters, eh? Next we got Blue Yami. I think Blue Yami is the same as, I mean, people maybe use him in arena. I'm not gonna put him in ST, man. I'm gonna put him in A tier right after Red Yami, man. His skill 2 is really useful, especially against Noel. If you're attacking, don't put him in your defending team. He dies quite easily. But yeah, if you're having trouble with Noel's barrier or Ray's barrier, you can use him. You can use him for his combined attack. Blue Yami is ST. You sure? I mean, I can put him here right before Noel. But other than that, I don't know, man. For PvE, I don't have him. The thing is, this is my list, but this list comes from my experience in the game so far. So I really can't, say much about a character I didn't use. I mean, I put Sally. If I don't have Sally, I put her in S tier, and that's because every time I go against her, she's quite strong, man. That's the thing about Sally. But even though I don't use her, she's quite annoying when I go against her. Next we have the SR Uno. Listen, I think SR Uno, I could have invested in him at the beginning of the game, and he could have, helped me a bit. But other than Bond and other than, at the beginning of the game, I haven't used Uno much, man. I'm gonna put him in C tier, man. This guy, what's his name? I have to say his name. Barrow. Next we have Barrow, D tier. Next we have Fana. Which Fana is this? Is this the... I know there's another Fana coming. So right now we have a blue Fana. I think this is the other Fana, yeah. I think this is the one we have in the game right now. Yeah, she's the blue Fana. I like her, man. Right now I'm upgrading her, but so far I like her special ability, man. She attacks everyone. AoE character, really helpful, man. I faced her many times in arena. She's quite easy to beat. Yeah, but other than that, A tier. She's mostly good for PvE, man. So we're gonna put her in A tier for now. Fana is not good without her skill page. True, man, true. So that's her skill page. All attack 10%. Yeah, we can put other skill pages on her. I have this on her. I think you told me to put this on her, right? I think she's quite helpful, man. If I upgrade her, I think she will do a lot more. Finral, I think a default S tier. And PvE not so much, even though people rate him quite high. I would put him in SS tier if only he was helpful in PvE, man. Yeah, Finral goes there. So this is the SR gacha. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't used him really. I can't really say. Charlotte, after today, I put her in SS tier, man. Charlotte is really helpful. I don't care what people say. Charlotte is SS tier, man. I mean, if I didn't talk to the top player, which I'm gonna upload a video about him today soon, about the new strategy I'm using, the one that I have 34 defense win rate with, I would have put Charlotte in S tier, but because I'm using her in arena right now, she goes SS tier. I think she's even more helpful. Not really, man. She's not that more helpful than Lotus. In PvE, she's really good, but I was using her in level 2 or stage 2 of stage 5 with the snake event. Yeah, and she didn't do better than Lotus. Lotus is a lot better in PvE, man. He's a lot better. I see more people using Lotus in PvP than Charlotte. He's always annoying when you face him. And yeah, I think overall Lotus is still better, man. But Charlotte, SS tier. People are sleeping on Charlotte, man. Finral fell off for me. Valtos is better since he gives increased attack. I mean, people use them both for speed, man. People use them both for speed. That's the thing. Licht, he's only good when you put him with Raya. He's a green attacker though. The problem is I would put him in A tier if there were more helpful green attackers, but because there aren't that many green attackers, I think I'm gonna put him here. I think his combo with Raya is quite dirty, man. Yeah, really annoying when you face them along with Raya and Baltus and Finral. I put him in S tier. I don't have him with this account, with my main account, but when you face him, he's quite annoying. Lily, D tier. Marks, we have Marks. I mean, they did him dirty in this game. They should have put him at least as an SR character, but as an R character, even though, you know, he has a really high job, you know, in the kingdom. I don't think he deserves being an R character, but being an R character, I mean, he gotta be a D tier, man. Let's just put him first out of respect, man. Niche, we have Niche. You're going D tier, man. I don't like how I get you so many times, man. Raya, I think same story as Lect, man. He goes there. A green attacker, he's quite helpful. I have him at 1 star. I think they both useful, but you need to invest in them a lot, man. They can be SS tier right now if you get them to 5 stars, but it's really hard to get them to 5 stars, man. That's the problem. Investing in a character is also, you know, something you have to look into, man. Like, is he worth investing? Is he easy to invest into? Who we got next? We got Sol next. Sol is quite useful. She's useful. If you don't have Mars, use Sol. She's easy to max out. So yeah, A tier, man. I don't have anything else to say. She's useful when you need her. Teresa, D tier. I could put you in C tier. I used her in some of the events. She's not that useful, to be honest, man. She's like a healer and like, I don't know, something else at the same time. Vinisa, she was really helpful in the thief event, man. I watched a video on someone using the nun. He said that she's good in applying burn and she's also a healer. So I would say she's an A tier. What? All the way to A tier? But you think it was a mistake putting her in D tier? Listen, I trust what you say, but so I don't embarrass myself, maybe if she actually becomes helpful, I'm gonna put her in C tier. I don't know, man. He's an SR character. Next we have Veto, eh? That's the red Veto, right? The one we have right now. This is the other Veto that we will get later, I guess. He was helpful when I used him in dungeon, but other than that, even if I get him, man, I'm not gonna put him in S tier. I might not even put him in A tier, but because I put Sol there, I guess he's maybe better than Sol because of the lifesteal. But yeah, if you have Mars, you don't have to use any other defender, man. Mars is the best defender. Maybe Race comes second. Yeah, and the rest, you know, you don't need Veto if you have Mars and Raids, man. You don't need him at all. In PvP, in PvE, you just don't need him. But his lifesteal is good. We put him in A tier. Asta, he goes S tier, man. I mean, I don't use him that much anymore. I still use him in PvE. But yeah, at 0 stars, I have him at 50k. He is really helpful, man. I put him ahead of Mimosa and Raids, man. I like Asta a lot. If I invest in Asta, if I can get him to 5 stars, he would be broken, man. Asta is really good. Noelle, SS tier, of course, man. This is the SSR Noelle. SS tier. I have nothing else to say. I think she's maybe the best character in the game right now. I think better than Julius, man. I gotta be honest. Her barrier is broken. When you use her right, SS tier. The thing, I think Julius may be better a lot of times, but I think what makes Noelle better than Julius right now is because you will use Noelle in every single game. You pretty much play every single game and Noelle will be super useful for you. The problem with Julius, he's not that useful in every single game. Sometimes you might have to put him out. And yeah, sometimes for me, I take out Julius and I keep Noelle. Yeah, that's how it is. Noelle is more useful than Julius because you use Noelle more. That's it. This is I think a future character of Yuno. I think I'm gonna put him here because we're not gonna use him. Gotcha. I think he's useful. I would put him in A tier, but I don't use him. But because like I don't know much about him, I know about his special ability, but I haven't used him, so I don't know who he works well with, man. That's the thing. I'm gonna put him in A tier just to be safe, man. Just to be safe. I don't want anyone, because I'm gonna make a video about this and put it in the channel. I don't wanna see anyone complain about putting Gotcha in B tier. Yeah, he's gonna stay in A tier for now. Gift so Gift so against bosses, I think other than bosses, he's not that helpful, to be honest. He's B tier. He's just there when you need him. Okay, this is the hot take, man. Nah, not actually a hot take. I was going to put her in A tier, but I remembered how annoying she is every time I go against her in PvP with 100 plus HP, man. Yeah, she gets her healing from HP, unlike Mimosa. So yeah, she's broken in a way. The problem with Mimosa, she gets her healing from MATK, and that makes her less tanky. But because because Charmy gets her healing from HP, it makes her both a tanky character and a healing character as well. So she's actually over here, man. Yeah, above Raids, man. I think she's more helpful than Raids, man. This Asta, I heard a lot about him, man. He's an SSR character, but I have nothing to say, man. To be honest, I haven't used him. I don't know how useful he is. I mean, is it right putting him below his SR character? I'm not sure. The problem is I don't use him, so I'm gonna put him in B tier. So this is the SSR Defender Asta. So we have Vanessa, SSR character, a future character, I think. We're gonna put her here. Catherine, her name is Catherine. You go there. I get her a lot. Another future character. This is the SSR college or school Charlotte. Goes here because we don't have her yet. This is the Leo Lol was talking about. A future character again. Go there. Another future character, Veto. I think this is a green Veto, if I'm not mistaken. The one we have right now is red, so he's gonna go there. He is green, man. I think he's a defender. We don't have that many green defenders, so yeah, I don't know much about him. Another future character, Halloween Charmy. Another future character, Halloween Noah. Queen Witch, I know she's gonna be super useful with Black Asta, but future character, we're not gonna use her. Another Charlotte, I'm not sure which Charlotte, what's her name is. She's gonna go there. Next we have SR Charmy. I like SR Charmy, man. She's going to A tier. She's really helpful, man. We have a future Magna character. I don't really know much about him. A future Fana character. Don't really know much about her. We have another future Yuno character. We already used the SR one. This is the SR one, right? They look really similar. What the hell? You go there. I have him, but I don't use him. I know he can be good, man. Out of respect, I'm gonna put you in A, man. Out of respect, man. Really. Jorok. You're gonna be here, man. We have Jack. I don't know, man. I wanna disrespect him, man. I'm gonna put him there, just disrespect him. I think what was Lothar, who said like he was better than he expected. Yeah, other than that, yeah, man. B tier. Klaus. I used him in the thief event. Other than that, I don't think he was more useful than Vanessa. The thing I would put Vanessa if I didn't get a really good record with her, but with him, you're gonna go there. I mean, at least this guy is more tanky. He has a really good skill page. Yeah, and you got DT, man. Not really. We have Gordon next. Gordon, I think they disrespected him a lot, putting him in R tier, even though he's a black ball. But yeah, I have to agree with him as well, man. You go D tier. You go first place though. Alright, so this is a character I don't have and haven't used and haven't gone against, but I trust that he's not that bad. I'm gonna put him last of A tier. Oh, did you see the Attack on Titan ending? I did a reaction on it, man. I did a reaction. Kaito, I have nothing to add, man. I haven't used him. I haven't went against him. I don't really know how good he is, but I'm gonna be safe and I'm gonna put him in A tier, man. at least, you know, I trust him more than Jack, man. I haven't used Jack either, man, and I don't want to use him. We have Kahuna, man. Kahuna is one of my favorite. I'm gonna put her. Listen, I'm gonna put her right after Charmy. I think Charmy is still better overall, but Kahuna is still good, man. She gives heals, she heals. She's super useful. People are sleeping on Kahuna, man. If you get her for free, like in the normal banner, use her, man. She's super useful. Julius is a steer, but right now I don't think he's more useful than Noel, man. Noel is one of the most annoying characters right now, man. If you invest in Noel right, he's more annoying than Julius overall. You can counter Julius in many ways, but there aren't that many ways to counter Noel if she has speed, man. That's the problem. If she has speed, you're gonna struggle against Noel. So Julius, he's right after Noel. A lot of times he can be a lot better than Noel, but yeah, most players are using Noel. We have a future Jack character. We're gonna put him here. We have this guy. What was his name? Is he in the game yet? I don't think he's in the game yet. We have the brother of Finral here. I forgot his name. He's not there. He's not in the game yet. And finally, we have Heath Grice. I don't know, man. I don't know about him. I mean, I played against him in the story. I'm not sure if I have him or not, but yeah, he's gonna stay in detail. So yeah, this was my tier list, man. This was my tier list. I think it was Dan, the one who did this. Shout out to this guy or whoever made this tier list. All right, so let's leave it at that, man. Tell us if you agree with the tier list or not. Let's go.